What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my Newcastle United Football Manager 2017 100% live Let's Play. So I am back now, guys. I would have mentioned that in my last couple uploads as well, but you guys would have realized for about a week there wasn't any uploads as I was away. I initially was planning to record videos for when I was away, but obviously, yeah, real life caught up with me very quickly. But I'm back now. All that is done and dusted, so we'll get back into this save. And what I was really hoping from that break has happened now. I'm really motivated for my content, more specifically for when FIFA 18 drops, and there's good information all around in terms of new features for career mode. Can't talk too much about that. It's only from the beta what's released, but also the online Ultimate Team stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited. But for now, until then, obviously I still have to make videos, but it's the same kind of feeling for me. I'm pretty happy at the minute from that break especially. So whatever videos I record, I'm going to be enjoying. Like right now, I'm really into continuing this save right now. Obviously, we have to still progress in the preseason. I still think it's been like 2 episodes before this when we finished the season. So, yeah, we have to progress a bit. But anyway, guys, I just want to let you know I'm back and I'll be uploading this hopefully every single day until like FIFA 18 comes out, unless if there's like big features and I want to talk about it when I can talk about it, of course. But yeah, we'll see. So just to remind myself of some signings we've made, we permanently signed some lads. Joel Campbell, of course, he had a decent season last season. Wasn't amazing for us on loan, but obviously, yeah, we got him on that cheap fee. We agreed, so I'm happy with that for Joel to come in. And then Sebastian Corchia from Leicester, and also Wilfred Ndidi. Decent fees on all those lads. I don't think you could say we've overpaid for any of them so far, so I'm happy with that. So I just got to see, we've got some other deals to go through. We've also still got transfer budget there, but more so the wage budget. We've still got money, but yeah, I don't want to splash too much because, again, our squad is pretty big. I kind of want to sell. I want to be selling some more lads, but I'm not really sure who's going to be able to leave. We've got Save. He is out on loan, so we just have, he's a type we may consider selling, like when he comes back from his loan. There's a few types like that. So yeah, we're just going to see where we're situated in terms of that. So we're just going to continue more into the off season now. So yeah, I'm just going to see, where are we? Yes. So ideally, I want to sell him, ironically, like his name says. Hopefully we'll be able, I don't want to loan. I want to sell him. I want to send him out. Isn't that what he wants as well, Mats? Like, doesn't he want to leave? He's considering his options. Right now I don't want to loan him. I'm going to put unavailable for loan. I want to sell him. I want to get some bank for him. So yeah, we'll offer to clubs. Maybe low to 1.8. Don't forget his value is 1.1. Again, he's a quality player. Yeah, again, I wouldn't say that. I'd say he's decent. Rajkovic is probably overtaking him now. He's going to have like a better season. He's going to improve season by season. You can't say he had a good season performance-wise, but development-wise, most definitely getting some exposure for a starting Premier League goalkeeper. That's going to be so valuable for someone at his age. So, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I just don't think we can accept loans at the minute. Unfortunately, we don't want to accept loans. So I'm just going to say the offer isn't good enough, even though I don't want to be accepting loans. So yeah, we'll see how those go. Kieran Clark's, there we go, making some moves there. We probably could maybe consider bringing in another centre back, but again, we've got to maybe see potential loans for ourselves if we go to listed for loans and go to centre backs. Could there be an easy centre back to sign up, like a Gustavo Gomez? We'll get a scout report on him. He'd be pretty nice, honestly, to get on a loan. Quality player, or he would be a quality player for us. Who else? Christian Gonzalez from Sevilla. He doesn't even have a picture, so his natural fitness is low. Yeah, not really an attractive option. I thought his attributes looked okay, but there's a couple of downsides to him there. So Kieran Clark moves on. What's this? Jay Chapman, he says, given that Newcastle supporters were understandably unhappy when Kieran Clark made it clear that he wanted to leave, do you expect that to be the case once again now he's gone? I don't know. I think they'll be able to deal with it a bit more. They understand he wants to leave. So I'm just going to say I will always listen to their concerns, but at the same time would ask that they trust me to do right by them and the club. So, yeah, we'll say that. And then Grant Hanley as well. So I really do think we need another centre-back. So we're just going to see how that plays out as well. We'll see the scout reports we get as well. Liverpool signed Jack Wilshere. Very interesting signing. Did that just say he's world-class? World-class attacking midfielder. And even in the game, I'd say he's very good in the game, how he's rated. I wouldn't say he's world-class. World-class should be one of the best players in his position. He's not world-class. Let me know, guys, both in real life and at least in Football Manager, because that's where it says it. He's a world-class attacking midfielder. I can't say that. I actually really used to like him in Football Manager back in the day when he had growth in him. But yeah, and how he's come along in real life, he's not a world-class player. So that's just my view on him. So not sure what you guys think. But anyway, I like to give my opinions on players through my videos, so hopefully you appreciate that as well. Both how they are in real life, my opinion, and also in the game. So hopefully you like that. And let me know if you think I should do that more as well. But yeah, there's an estimated cost. He'd be happy to join. It's only his competitive streak. That's only something on my mind, because when they have that, I always say that, when they have the competitive streak partnered with high aggression, when it's at least the blue attribute or 16 or more, if you use other attribute colors. So I think a loan would be safe. If we go to make offer, we still can't loan, obviously, because outside of the selling team's transfer window. So, yeah, we're going to wait and see for him because, not sure to sign permanently. But he's got strong attributes. It's just, I really don't like those aggressive players. As you can see from his stats, you can see he didn't play too many games for Milan. What did he get in terms of yellows? And he got 1 red card. Look in the league. He only started 5 games and he got 2 yellows and a red. So, yeah, you can see that he looks like a good option, but you got to think, why would Milan want to move him on as well? They've got better players in their centre-back position, and then also that would maybe less prone to giving away fouls, and then obviously picking up suspensions from those cards and everything like that. So, new Premier League season draws near. This is going to be an exciting one. You can see promoted from the Sky Bet Championship, Sunderland, Hull, and Brentford. Probably the most notable there, or more interesting there, is Brentford. Hull, you're not surprised. Sunderland, you're not surprised. So, yeah, it's more so Brentford. A bit of a shock there, them getting surprised. Or, me getting surprised from their promotion. More specifically, Tito. He seems like he's got some good mentals. He could be okay. What was his last season like? Nothing too special in Liga Santander. So, 31, not really an attractive signing for us. And we've already made our right-back signing in Sebastian Corchia. He's solid. Solid right-back. Yeah, happy with him. So, I don't really need to change much. It really depends. Really depends in terms of if we have other players that move on. Transfer rumours. Lewandowski could be on his way to Manchester United. Please no, I don't want to face Lewandowski. How are we going to defend him? He's absolutely lethal. Like, he's crazy good in FM, and he is in real life, smashes in goals, so that's fair. But yeah, his physical attributes are, I think, very underestimated, we'll say. Like, mentally strong, he is, and then class finisher, first touch, exceptional. But then stamina, very good. He's a very fit player, and then his balance, it's reflected in real life. He's absolutely amazing. Just control he has on the ball. So the first touch and balance, they tie together really well. I've never actually used him in a proper save because obviously you probably have to start with Bayern or something like that. Or back when he was at Dortmund, actually, I would have had him. But I've never felt like I've had a dominant save with him where I've done a long-term save or something like that. We had some good seasons. Okay, how about this guy? Might as well get a scout report. He is from Bayern. So, Yeah. Also, guys, just on the topic, like I said, I like to talk about like different topics here, but I'll keep it on Football Manager. Do you want me to do some more experiments or anything like that? Or do you like these general saves? Just, yeah, what do you think? Okay, Charlie Adam, yeah, we're going to let him go back. And Babu, I don't think he'll get a start next season or this upcoming season for us. So I think that will be good. They're going to pay his wage both when he's playing and unused. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll just say he'll be a benefit for the first team football. So, yeah, guys, do you like me doing these general saves? Like, this is something I'm considering. Like, I was unsure about it in past years. I'm going to think about doing both Manchester United in career mode and Football Manager from the start, because those are my two popular series for both saves, or for both games, I should say. Like my FM15 save I did with Manchester United was, yeah, my most popular FM series, and yeah, like the last few years I've done Manchester United in FIFA and it's been my most popular series. So yeah, I don't know if you'd want to see them both games. We'll have to see, but yeah, definitely going to have to do it in FIFA. I say have to in a way because, yeah, like, I don't know, you guys, a lot of you guys are subscribed for Manchester United kind of careers, and I haven't done one in FM for a while now, for a couple of years. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. But a couple of prospects we do have. You can see, you can sort by the potential, but also sort by the ability. It shows how good you are or how good they are for that. So yeah, Zach Carter, definitely a good finisher at his age. Like he's only 16 years old. And he's got 14 finishing. Other technical areas work on, but even physically, yeah, he looks all right. Obviously, Jonathan Errington was the standout, though. He's very well-rounded. He has attributes he needs to work on, but then in each section, like technical, he's got some decent ones, then mental and physical. So I see the only down point, we're not going to be using him at his very best, but it's nice to get these youth guys in and just, I like looking at them. You know, it sounds weird, but it's just nice seeing the prospects. And just seeing what they look like, I suppose, attribute-wise and potential-wise. So we'll accept that. We're just wondering, do we actually go for some moves here? We're waiting. Ideally, yeah, I want to go for first-team players. It's nice looking at young guys and that, like I said. Oh, yeah, Ings. See, I forgot about that. Danny Ings is going to sign on loan for Newcastle. So, yeah, I think that's a decent fee, an optional future fee of $8 million. So, yeah, happy to get that done for Danny Ings. He's a good striker, and for us, like I look at him for Liverpool, good striker, but he'll be even better for us in terms of a player. He'd be our best, pretty much, if you take a look at that. Our best striker, just overtaking Dwight Gale and Alexander Mitrovic. I like some of his attributes, but maybe 12 finishing isn't, the required attribute you need in Premier League level. So obviously he can dominate maybe in the Championship or potentially like he did in Belgium, but yeah, maybe not Premier League level. But that's why I thought had a little bit of growth in him. That's this season is still very important. I want to give him a chance, but he's going to have to show me a lot more. We will say that for sure. So yeah, finalising some deals. So I just want to see, so we secure the Ings loan. See, that's what I mean. We're getting these loan, add him to the training camp, get him some game time. So Sebastian Sajar, his best attribute is his penalty taking and leadership. So yeah, actually goalkeeping, not his maybe best attribute, but yeah, maybe you're right for the team he's at, but not really what we want to be going for. The Man United signed Van Dijk there. That's probably going to be a good signing for them. So anything else? Scouts? No, not really my focus right now. So where are we in terms of the season? Yeah, friendlies won't be arranged right now. You know, I do have the assistant for that, just in case you were wondering. If we go to the staff and we go to the responsibilities and the first team, you can see, yeah, we've got the assistant manager responsibilities to arrange the friendly matches. So kind of just waiting for those to go through in a way. So I'm thinking, like with our signings, going to bring in Danny Ings. He's a good player. I'm just thinking in terms of centre-backs, maybe if we look at transfer listed, so Gustavo Gomez was there, but there's no one else that stands out for mine. There's a couple 29-year-olds from Preston. Maybe they're looking to rebuild a bit, and these guys are just, yeah, part of that process. I don't really know. I'm just having a guess. But, yeah, no one really of that quality. I'd rather, look to sign Gustavo Gomez, hopefully. The only downside, again, is his, I suppose he's prone to giving away fouls and then picking up cards from that. So Kevin Mbabu will be moving on. Definitely, he could be part of the future, but he doesn't have amazing potential, so nah, probably not. He strikes me as a type that could have been, but yeah, he won't be that Premier League quality. And we've already got those two. If we go to positions, we've got Lascelles and Mbemba. To me, those are two strong centre-backs we have. And then we've got Ndidi, who he signed. Okay, Ndidi, let's see his training. What should we do for him? Again, don't forget the formation we play as well. We could slot him in defensive midfield there or even central mid. So defensive midfield, I think, train him as a defensive midfielder. Positioning will work on as well. So I love it when you have a position for a guy exactly where you want to play him, where it suits him as well. And then the attribute, you can work on that, because don't forget, there's not many mental attributes you can work on. You need to work on his positioning. That will suit that position. Funnily enough, his positioning will suit the position we're going to play for him. So, and the role. So yeah, he's a good type we brought in. So hopefully you guys liked that signing of Ndidi. I do see, you can see the transfer windows open soon enough and everything. Look at this. Eden Hazard has gone to PSG. He's a class player in FM. He got Grimaldo, some big deals. PSG splashing the cash. I guess you can say that is a bit realistic. Rondon going to Tottenham. That's a big signing. Rondon is decent. Like, his attributes, pretty good actually. So Van Dijk to Manchester, Jack Wilshere, the world-class Jack Wilshere. So some interesting moves there. Troy Deeney moving on to Southampton. He had a decent season in this first season, 22 goals. What you expect for him, especially at Watford. Key goal scorer for them for quite a few seasons now. I do like him as a striker, a solid player. Let's see who else. No, that guy's not relevant for us. Andy Cannon, contracts to expire. Finally, man. Finally, we're going to get rid of these guys. Well, it's more so, it's sort of Gouffran. That's going to be some more wage we're going to relieve. We're going to get that back. So, yeah, again, he's just not Premier League quality for mine. He's got a lot of those 12s, 13s, just, not up to scratch. And plus, he's 31. He's going to continue to decline as well. So, we will leave all of that for now. Let's just continue into the next day. Let's see what other deals we're going to get. So, let's just see. Done deal. Sunderland snap up Gray. It's a pretty cheap fee, I suppose. Andre Gray. He's not a bad striker. Again, I think I said things about him in the past, but if I talk about his Football Manager quality, which I like to focus on, just how they are in Football Manager, because that's at the end of the day, it's going to impact your save. Will they get the job done for you? Like, that's a great deal. That is a great deal because for his price. Sunderland signing him for 1.1. That's really cheap for a Premier League quality striker. I wouldn't say a top Premier League quality striker, but definitely a team of Sunderland's capabilities, newly promoted team. Yeah, that's a decent signing. So how about this? Manchester City have become arguably the most reputable club in England after overtaking Chelsea. Well, how ironic is that? Both teams that have kind of got to that position due to the money, pretty much. Not really their success, but their success from the money as well. So, yeah, that's an interesting one. But yeah, I'm showing you this like it's news or something like that. It's just, what happens in Football Manager, I guess. You come to know that. Deandre Yedlin, he plays first team international football. I've never been a critic of him. In a negative way, at least. I don't like to be a critic in a negative way of something unless it's something really, really bad, and this is just outside of football as well. It's just, I like to look for the positives, and I saw a lot of positives in DeAndre Yedlin in the first season in terms of his training and his development and his work rates. Even though his work rate's 15, so that's not a bad attribute. Determination 12, But what I've seen, most of the time when I click on his profile and check out his training, he's been doing well. And in games, sometimes he'll make errors, but then other times I notice, he does his best. You have those players. You also have the type of players where they're really good, but they just don't perform. And I don't like seeing that, honestly. And Ben Pearson, this is going to be a big season for him because I feel like there's doubters of him, and he's not going to be a guy that's going to be step up scoring a lot of goals. He's just going to play a little role for us. That defensive kind of mid that can pass as well. Because we were looking, like last season, we were looking to sign a guy in January, a midfielder, but there was restricted quality, we'll say, that wanted to join us. Like I was suggested to sign other players, but don't forget, like who that was quality that wanted to join us. There wasn't really anyone. So yeah, please keep that in mind. And he was a guy, he came from Man United. Well, yeah, coming up as a youngster. So I felt he had a bit more potential in him to grow as a player. And at the very least, maybe we can sell him in the future, maybe for a little bit of profit. But for now, I think he can just put in a decent role for us. He'll be a good role player. So what's this? The board would like to hold for the assistant manager. We've already got assistant manager role. Okay, we'll do that, I suppose. Okay, Mike Ashley. We get that, but we already have assistant manager, so I'm not really... Yeah, I wasn't... Oh, that's not something I was thinking about. So here we go. Look at that. We get the Premier League money. That's the one of the major benefits. Like a team, Newcastle don't need it as desperately as other teams that are newly promoted. But yeah, we'll have to say. I say newly promoted. Obviously, I'm playing with the transfer update, and they were in the first season. Transfer and data update. Make sure to download that in the description if you haven't done so. Anyway, let's see. Oh, yeah, big match against Sunderland. That will be for sure. But anyway, guys, we'll go here. It looks a bit easier. It's a tough start to the season, undoubtedly. You can see Everton away from home, then Chelsea. Then you got Sunderland. It's going to be important. So I feel it's going to be different to last season. Even the finish of the season, there isn't patches. I wouldn't say there's patches of hard games and patches of easier games, which I'm not sure is a good thing. Sometimes I like that. You take the hard results on the chin, then you can get a run of winning games and just picking up points. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And so we finally get the money. So we've actually got a loss for the season, but don't worry about that for now. Premier League group stages. So season expectations. We have got increased expectations for this next season now. The minimum is mid-table finish. And we've got reach 5th round in the FA Cup, reach 4th round in the EFL Cup. So, and yeah, if we're going to, we don't even get much more. We could qualify for Europa League and we're about 2 million, not even 2 million more. So yeah, I just put lowest expectations so I can look to overachieve. That's what I always like to do. We'll just accept this, the social feed. Anything else? Premier League squad selection rules. There's nothing new there. It's almost just a reminder more than anything. So yeah, I would imagine those friendly games will go through very soon. Like they'll update like they normally would. But anyway, yeah, this is like the end of the season. Okay. I've never really... Oh my God. All these names I can't understand. These Chinese ones or something like that. But anyway, yeah, does anyone like care about the leaderboards? Like I've never felt that is a thing. And where are we? Premier League. Sorry, I was just thinking because it said Premier Division and I've got the updated names where it says, yeah, English Premier League. So that's where it just doesn't show the real names. Anyway, guys, yeah, does anyone care about the lead? It feels like, oh, there's a leaderboard in Football Manager, but I don't feel people take it too seriously. Like it's not a thing people, like you don't win anything for it. And I wonder how people get that many points. Honestly, if I go show myself, where am I? Well, there you go. Yeah, if you didn't know, my name is John as well. So yeah, on Steam, it's kind of my private Steam. I used to have it like name Football Manager. Oh, sorry, I forgot my name for a second. Footy Manager TV. But yeah, I'll keep getting ads from people and I just want a private one because people send me messages and that was annoying. But anyway, guys, that's how much points I got. Chelsea. And I'm not even Chelsea. I must have done a private save with Chelsea. I can't even remember though. I managed Chelsea. Who knows? I can't remember. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you that, I suppose. What's this? Lazar. Oh, he wants to improve contracts. See, what I like to think about is, do they deserve a contract? But sometimes, yeah, the player doesn't think that way, and I think he's good enough. Like, he's a decent player. He's not amazing. You might as well ask Lasales here. Let's say part of the captain's duty is to keep looking after whatever the second option. I'm not going to read through it all. I'll try my best, and hopefully that can rectify. He's unable to solve it, eh? So, Lazar, what are we going to say? I don't think you're worth as much. Even if I want to do I'll say the club can't afford it. Maybe he'll understand. I can't pretend I'm not disappointed, but I do understand. We probably could afford it, honestly. But yeah, I don't want to be pressured into just offering a guy a new contract when he's not absolutely killing it for us. Because then, yeah, he'll definitely become complacent in his football. And yeah, that's why I don't want set that standards. So yeah, I'm going to accept this because I'm struggling to get offers, to be honest. So I'm just going to accept Sal. He probably could get actually no. Percentage of profit I don't really care about, to be honest. Let's try and get a bit more for him. $1 million. I want to get more than he's worth. 1.4 million. Suggest terms. And okay, acceptable. I'll take that. He's not in the club's first team plans. So friendly. I told you. I was waiting for those to get accepted. Yep, they're decent ones. You can see the income we'll get from those. Marseille. That'll be an interesting, it's more competitive contest for us there. So, Newcastle wage rises, no one, that's not a huge amount right there. That Satka, 50%, but you can see, interesting one because he's not an amazing player. Yeah, contract runs out at the end of the next season, so might as well just leave that as is. But, yeah, I was going to look for who we're going to promote in terms of goalkeepers. Tim Krul is still trying to sell him. We've got a couple. Maybe Rob Elliott, if we just promote him. Yeah, we'll just have to see what's... Freddie Woodman, not amazing potential. Tim Krul, see, we're going to try and sell him on, honestly. So, yeah, he'll come back and we'll try and sell him on. So... most likely, you got Rob Elliott there, and we've got him listed. So I think we're just going to, leave that as is for now. And yeah, we'll deal with it, when we know the goalkeeper situation 100%. So we have got money. We've got money there. This is where I want to be playing through it. And but I've got to see who we want. We still got players to come back from their loan. So I think it's best to wait for that, honestly. Watford make Vardy offer. Why can't Jamie Vardy, lad? Why don't you want to join us? We tried to sign him previously. We'll get another scout report, and if it's going to say the same thing, I'm not going to worry about trying to sign him. Yeah, we'll just continue. Southampton and Mbemba. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. I'm not going to, reject the negotiations here, honestly, because he was a bit frustrating. When I get an offer for a player, I do try and imagine what you guys say. I don't get it right 100% of the time, but I try and imagine what you'll say, or the majority of my viewers will say. Definitely try and get a good amount for him because he did make some errors in terms of giving away penalties. And in my instructions, I do like the opposite to try and give away fouls. I don't want to give away fouls. I don't try and do that. So, but I don't want to give him away on the cheap. So it's a mix of both worlds. So 26 million suggest terms. Okay. I feel like it could be close to being accepted. So we'll go 20. We'll go 25. 25, suggest terms. No, there's too much winning the Europa League and winning FA Cup, that kind of thing. That is not for sure. I like getting the money up front, so I just say the offer is not good enough, but most definitely I would want to negotiate. Okay, what's this? Financial fair play. That's never really a problem for me, financial fair play. Obviously, it's in place, but I never really get in trouble with it. Okay, see, now he wants to join. So we should sign him whatever the price. But we just signed Ings on loan. So, I'm just still gonna... So this is what we got to look at. Apart from it, we've got Gale, who's... he's like half and half. Last season, he was all right. Mitrovic, who's honestly bad. Daryl Murphy, I'm trying to sell. Like, but who would want to buy him? That's the thing right now. I just almost want to let him go. I'll offer out 100K. So yeah, basically no money. Yeah, hardly anything to compare. Yeah, for a Premier League team. So, but he's 30 years old. But at the same point, if we're looking for a guy to have a good season, one good season, let's see again. Money White, ooh, not bad. We'll try again. Let's go 14M. 14 million. Why did I say M? 14 million. Okay. 29. How we go if we go 20? Or 18. 18 million? I feel like we're going to have to do around 20. 19 and a half. I'm gonna leave it for now. Like, I don't think he's the desperate signing we need. I think more right now we need the centre back, maybe a strong centre back, another centre back that's going to be really good. So again, there's no one else extra. It's just Gustavo Gomez. Like at the moment, he's the one we want to go for. So yeah, Salas, he's going to move on to Nice. So yeah, a little bit of money, but more so these guys were like freeing up the wages. There's Joe Hart again, transfer listed, but too much to pay for a goalkeeper. Even though he's a very good goalkeeper, he would be much better than Rajkovic. We'll get another report again to see what kind of money they want. I just wouldn't want to pay more. Like transfer listed players don't want to pay more than their value. Daryl Murphy, you got to ask him to speak to clubs right now. Make a move happen. Okay, fine. I'm just going to say, look, I have registration rules and you won't be part of the squad. I can't believe you're not even going to register me. It's like, when they say that, it's like, so it sounds like they're like complaining like a child. I can't believe you're not even going to register me. But that's a thing. If you say that, that works a large majority of the time. I don't think there's been a time it hasn't. Robbie Brady, he doesn't have he doesn't have enough standout attributes. He's more a balanced type, and he's probably just good enough for Premier League. But yeah, generally the team he would get relegated. As you can see, he's been up and down in the Premier League. From there, you can see Hull City in the Championship. Then, yeah, he's not really a player we need in the team, I would say. So, preseason team report. This is something I like to take a look at. Like how teams have made their signings. If we go to transfers and we go to transfer history, they've brought in Van Dijk and Harry Kane for 86 million. No doubt he smashes in goals, but is he really worth that? Big money, I guess, if he scores goals. I've got to be honest, that's what I say. Let's see. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, they brought him back on a free transfer. They spend huge. That is huge, 93 million. Like, that's what I say. If a player performs, let's see what he did last season, like that's just being good enough. I'm not. You might say, like, you could sign someone for cheaper who would do that job. You know what I mean? He just played 17 games, so he wasn't a starter. He was starting in some games, but not every single game. So yeah, let me know what you think. Definitely that kind of money. Like, you could sign someone half the price, and he could have even done better, like scored more goals. But yeah, that's big money. But for a striker, I always like to say, if he's scoring goals, the money doesn't matter. Like, obviously it matters if you're if your team's getting in trouble financially, but if it's not, if you're like a rich team and it isn't hurting you financially, as long as the player is providing value, saying value, that's like comparing his price again. But if he's doing well, if he's playing good games, you don't have to compare his price to, he needs this amount of goals or this amount of assists. You know what I mean? As long as he's helping the team and he is having a good contribution, that is all right for mine. So what's this? Are they confused while I'm selling the goalkeeper? Like, obviously, like, they complain about something that's so logical. Like, we have a good young guy coming through who's just, now he's gotten better than him. From last season, it's logical to keep playing Rajkovic. Joe Hart, he would really want to join us. 23 million, though. That's too much money for a goalkeeper, especially a transfer listed. Well, I'd consider it if it was around his value. Like, we can put the offer in there, but especially transfer listed players, I don't like to, unless they're like a really good player, but you go 15 million and suggested terms. yeah, they're gonna want to the 23 their asking price. So it's not something I exactly want to go for right now. So we're still waiting for Grant Hanley to go through. Yeah, we're waiting for the start. So that's what I mean. I want to wait until that goes through, and then we can analyze our own moves or more moves for ourselves. But actually, guys, the game is saving there, so we're going to leave it there. So obviously this is going to be like a preseason. It's going to be of a few episodes, but guys, the good news is I'm going to be recording this every day now because, like I said, maybe even I'll get a couple episodes out. I know like this series is not going to be so popular or something. Like, you know, everyone's waiting for FIFA 18. I suppose you guys who enjoy Football Manager are waiting for FM18, which will be out a bit later. And it'll get to the stage when FIFA 18 drops. That's when I take my Football Manager break because obviously it'll be weird if I'm uploading like FIFA 18, then I'm uploading FM17 still. It's like still last year's game. So but definitely when FM18 comes around, it's going to be a strong year for me. I've got some ideas to hopefully change things up once again, but also bringing back old kind of videos. So a mix of both. So guys, hopefully you'll be into that. In the next episode, we'll get through friendlies a bit more, making more signings. So yeah, guys, hopefully you see it like that. I got a comment. I think I mentioned it last time. I can't really remember at this point because I took a week break. I've gone on holiday. So yeah, like someone was saying how like they're only subscribed for the games. Like, really? This is Football Manager? Have you played Football Manager before? There's so much more to FM than just playing the games. Like, preseason, this is like a whole different thing. Like, obviously, they came from FIFA, obviously, or something like that. So, yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much. Like I said, I'm enjoying my life. I'm pretty relaxed with my videos. Not really at the point where I'll probably react, even though I just mentioned it, like I said, react like from one comment, what someone says. Not really that important, but it's more so, I want you to understand if you're one of those people, maybe if you're wondering why I'm taking long to get into the season, because it's 100% live and Football Manager is a very in-depth game. So obviously, it's bit by bit. It's almost different parts of the preseason. But either way, hopefully you enjoy me going through it. The idea through this series is where when I'll do this in the future, which I will do this in FM18 as well, and even like when I don't do this, my first series, it'll be similar. It'll be like a Let's Play where you see a lot of things, but it will be more editing for those of you that enjoy that a bit more, so you progress a bit faster than this, but still seeing a lot of stuff. But don't want to go into too much details. Hope you guys know, just the intention of this series, just to be a long series on the playlist. So there might be some episodes where I don't go too far, like in terms of something, you just went through a week or a couple of weeks, but there is transfer deals in that. But there should be a lot of episodes. Eventually it'll come to the end of the playlist, but then wait for more videos to be uploaded. But the idea is to have like a lot of videos and longer videos as well than most series you see on YouTube, where you can just sit back and listen to the videos mostly, unless you want to watch them, but they're long to watch. But that's why I see it as you guys can listen to it while you're playing Football Manager yourself. That's what I imagine when I create the videos. Obviously, you're going to watch them how you like. But either way, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.